Hi, talking with Steve Boyle, head coach of the Howland Tigers, and welcome to the area, obviously, or at least for the head coaching job here at Howland. Tell me a little about what's going on here. Tell me about yourself and how you ended up here at Howland.
Obviously, I am an alum from here. Graduated back in 2003 from the high school. Stayed around the area, college, and over in Pennsylvania. Then went on to coach college ball for quite a few years. Made my way back. Me and my wife, we're both from this area, and I was fortunate enough when the opening came up, I put my name in the hat, and they gave me the nod.
Who was the head coach when you were here?
It was Coach Dick Angle.
Coach Dick Angle. What kind of things do you bring to the program, just from your resume even?
I think the things I bring to the program is, just everything that we've done in the past here, and then just trying to, not so much overhaul the program, but like I've always said, there's a good foundation here. We're just trying to update the kitchen.
What was the major attraction for you to come back here and is this your first head coaching job?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. The major attraction to come back here is just to be able to give back everything that was given to me throughout this community since I was a little Tiger all the way up through until the high school.
Something? Did you ever dream of having a job like this, or was it something you wanted to do?
Yeah, absolutely. It's always aspirations to keep working your way all the way up to the top. Because if not, you become complacent. And once you're the head coach, obviously, that's the pinnacle of your career. And then, really after that point in time is what you put on the resume after that, as far as wins and losses. Is
it a whole new overhaul? Is it new staff? What would you say here?
Mostly new staff. There's a couple guys that stayed. But for the most part, everything else is new: offense, defense, and special teams.
What is the program like from your perspective?
I think the program.
Now that you're here and running
I think the program's still in its development stages. We have a lot of inexperience. We only had returning 7 starters from last year on offense and defense. So. We have a lot of kids that haven't had much playing time, and these first couple games, the kids fought very hard, gave great effort. It's just we're still making some mental mistakes, and we need to clean those up and execute better. What
kind of things did you try to bring and establish in this program when you got here?
The biggest thing I always talk to the guys about is attitude and effort. Just giving great attitude and great effort, and if you make a mistake out on the field, we'll coach it up, but you don't need any God-given ability to have great attitude and great effort.
How has your attitude been since you've been here? Has it been tough for you?
Obviously, it's not where we want to be, but, the kids are giving their best efforts, so that's the only thing I can really ask for.
You got a tough opponent, undefeated opponent coming up this weekend. Before I ask you a little about yourself, what do you know about Poland and even from, one time probably playing them in the rivalry?
I think Poland they are who they are. They do what they do. They do a great job at it. They're very well coached. They have a good community out there. They support their student athletes. And they are a program that's not to be feared, but to definitely be respected.
What do you see in Cole Costco and the challenge he provides for you guys?
He's a great athlete. He's going to be very tough for us to go against, but we need all 11 of our guys to execute, and hopefully the play takes care of itself at that point in time.
Well, what are you happy about so far from your team? Let's go there.
What I'm happy about is the kids are just working hard every day, and we're getting better every day. And that's all I can ask for.
Philosophy-wise, can you kind of describe your team on both sides of the ball?
The philosophy is always.
Are you a Dick Angle kind of? I guess that's probably in the past now. 3 yards.
No. I think I still, rely. We got to always be able to stop the run.
Sure.
On defense, that's first and foremost, and I always rely on our defense very heavily, and then offensively, we got to be able to get 4 yards on first down. I think it's been some of our struggles at this point, and we got to continue to work on establishing our run game and get better there.
Was the cupboard bare? What would you say with talent? I mean, I'm just using that as
I wouldn't say the cupboard's bare by no means. I would say the cupboard is definitely inexperienced. Not a lot of varsity time and stuff like that for the kids that are playing.
How about some of the guys who've been standing out for you so far early in the season?
The kids that that were here last year and played, Nathan Barrett, Jordan Franzaglia, Michael Wilson, Gaskell. Those are guys that all have continue to stay the course and work very hard, and they're right where they need to be, and they're continuing to get better every day.
As far as talent-wise, what are you most happy with of the talent that you see on the field so far for you guys?
The talent that we do have, they do their job, and that's the thing I ask. We have 11 guys out on the field at any given time, and they just need to do their 111th, and that's all I ask of them.
What most excites you about your team in the future there at Howland?
I think we have some very big classes coming up. We have a smaller senior class, probably one of the smaller senior classes we've had since I don't know, maybe the mid-90s or so. We only have about 9 seniors this year, compared to teams in the past where we've been successful. We've had 18 to 20 to 25 seniors. So kids coming up, we have a decent-sized junior class, a bigger sophomore class, and our freshmen and 8th graders, big classes as well coming up. So hopefully, the Ties will, with numbers, it always gives you a better chance.
Just tell me a little about a couple of the playmakers that we'll see Friday night against Poland for you guys on both sides of the ball.
On both sides of the ball, the guys that I mentioned earlier, Gaskell, Deemer, both our 2 defensive linemen, Nathan Barrett, Keyshawn Bush, and those are guys that are probably making plays both offensively and defensively for us.
Have they responded well to the things you're doing here so far?
Absolutely. The kids, they do what they're asked to do, and it's just trying to clean it up. And I always say, we give you tools for your toolbox. You just got to make sure those tools are as sharp as possible.
How tough has it been to come off to a little bit of a slow start, obviously, 0-3 on the record at least?
Yeah, it's extremely tough, but you just got to continue. You can't change what's already happened. You got to move forward. The most important play is always the next play, and that's what I always tell the men to focus on. We can go back and correct the mistakes, but we have to take care of what's in front of us now.
Is this fun for you, though, even, record aside? Is this what you wanted to do and wanted as far as...
The only thing fun about football is about the 2 hours after the game when you win, and then after the season when you have a winning record. And besides that, it's all hard work and preparation.
I assume, though, you have big goals for this program eventually.
Absolutely.
How soon?
You know what? I don't know, but the kids stay the course and continue to work hard and buy in, and drink the Kool-Aid, as I say. We will be successful. It's just how long that's going to take and how willing they are to do that.
Well, you'll have a tough opponent Friday night. Wish you a lot of luck. Welcome to the community. Well, welcome back to the community, and hopefully you'll get this program to where you want it to be sooner rather than later. Appreciate Steve Boyle, head coach of the Howland Tigers.
Thank you.
Thank you.